Yo. Analytics off the chain, other channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. I'm a headliner.
What is going on, Headliner Nation? Jake, Fantasy Headliners. Hopefully everybody's doing well out there today, where, yes, you can tell I'm not in my nice, cool, air-conditioned studio at home in North Carolina. No, I am out here in what is known as the Devil's Taint, Phoenix, Arizona, sweating in 100-degree weather outside, so I can record some mock draft reaction videos for you. If that's not worth hitting the like button, I don't know what is. I even wore a Dolphins shirt so I could pretend like I was in Florida right now, because that had to be better. It is hot. There's a lot of birds chirping. They just now decided to start mowing the grass at the golf course right behind me. Every once in a while, there's some jets flying over like they're qualifying for Top Gun. There's a lot going on right now. So what we're going to do today is have a little bit of fun. But before we do, I got to set you a like goal. We're starting to pick some of these winners for these like goals. So make sure you're staying tuned to the top of the comment section of these videos where we're announcing the winners of the free draft guide. So for this show, because I literally got sweat dripping from spots that I don't want sweat dripping from, we're going to set the like goal at 700 for this video. So let's see if we can get that here. If we do, I'm going to give away a free draft guide to somebody down below in the comment section. But we do a lot of mock draft videos, and it's fun to sit here and you can think through my thought process and stuff. But what we thought would be fun for you guys to do, and this is going to be something we expand on here in the future, how about some mock draft videos where you're getting my reaction to other people's drafts? So in this video, we got our boy Kyle, and we got the man behind the scenes, Taylor, in a mock draft. Now, they're not in the same room. What they're doing is using the same draft settings and the same draft position, and to see who comes out with a better team at the end. But they're going to be using different strategies. As you can hear, maybe it's picking it up. Sounds like Maverick is out here right now. Top Gun's in theaters this week. I guess they're qualifying here in Arizona. So we're not going to waste a whole lot of time because it's noisier than all hell out here. So I'm going to head. Can I head inside? I don't know if it's quiet. I may have to just sit here and sweat the entire thing. But let's pull up this mock draft and see who wins it between Taylor and Kyle. All right, so as you can tell, I could not head inside where it is not quiet enough because kids are going absolutely crazy. So we're going to sit out here and continue to sweat throughout this mock draft. But here we go. You can see Kyle is up here first. They're drafting from the 4th position. Now, I'm going to kind of just let this video play off and on and kind of give some commentary. It's going to be bouncing back and forth between each one of these teams, Kyle and Taylor. You can see their team right here in the middle of the screen towards the bottom as they're building it. And you can also see the players that are available along with the draft board up top. So like I said, let's go ahead and start this and see where it goes. Now, everybody else, as of right now in these videos, is just going to be a computer-simulated player to get through the draft a little bit quicker. The longer, or the deeper we get into the offseason, the more we're actually going to have a lot of, real people in these drafts. So here we go with Kyle. Scrolling through, dude's got to go running back, right? I mean, Dalvin Cook is sitting there. Okay. Can I back it up a hair? Did you catch who Kyle took? Kyle decided it would be a good idea at the 1.04 to take Joe Mixon. I like Joe Mixon. I do. I like Joe Mixon a lot this year. Obvious reasons, right? Vastly upgraded offensive line in Cincinnati. Dude's coming off a huge year. A team who made it to the Super Bowl. But I don't know if I could pass on Dalvin Cook for Joe Mixon. Personally, we do know that Kyle has that taste for Joe Mixon, right? He just loves himself some Joe Mixon. So he started off with Joe Mixon. At least he went running back, right? At least he went running back. And let me reiterate this once again. These guys are trying to do different type of strategies. Don't be bashing them for their teams. We're doing this kind of on purpose so you can see what happens if you take different players at different parts of your draft. So let's go ahead and keep it going. Who does Taylor take with his number 4 overall pick? We've had Dalvin Cook, Jonathan Taylor, and Christian McCaffrey off the board. Derrick Henry is sitting there. Cooper Kupp is sitting there. What is Taylor going to do in this situation? We got Austin Eckler. Taylor took a quarterback. Okay, so Taylor is playing the role so far, no offense, Taylor, of the village idiot in your draft, right? He's the guy who's he's taking that quarterback early. So he's taken Josh Allen. It happens in every draft, right? There's always a draft where one of your buddies takes a pick and you're like, dude, WTF are you doing? And right now, I'm kind of feeling that way for Taylor, because this is not a super flex draft. This is a 10-team, I can't even read it, standard snake draft. Let's see how it plays out. I know there's a lot of people out there that like quarterbacks early. I am not one of them. Kyle coming back around here in the second round. Who does he got available? He's got, don't you dare take a quarterback, Kyle. Don't you dare. All right, so we got Javonte Williams, Saquon Barkley, Aaron Jones, Zeke, Leonard Fournette, Tyreek Hill. Then there were Debo, CeeDee Lamb, A.J. Brown, Mike Evans, and then Mark Andrews, Kyle Pitts, and George Kittle at the top for the tight end position. He went, whoa, that was pretty fast. That was pretty fast. People are... I got golfers behind me, and they were talking, and it distracted me. All right, so Kyle went with Saquon Barkley. I don't hate it. I mean, at least he's your number 2, right? He was probably the highest risk, highest reward running back there that's available. Personally, I'm a little bit more fond of even Aaron Jones or Leonard Fournette at this position than I am Saquon Barkley. It's kind of a lot of risk, right? Now, if Saquon Barkley is healthy, I guess I don't hate it. Kyle just putting his balls on the table right now, because if it pays off with these two, he's going to be tough to beat because he's going to have a lot of volume each and every week. If he's hurt by week 3, Kyle's balls are going to get squished with a hammer. So we're going to see how it plays out. On to Taylor. Who does Taylor's next pick? He's going through here, seeing what he's got. He definitely doesn't need a running back. Oh my God. I just saw a name. Kyle passed. Oh, maybe it wasn't in Kyle's draft. Forgot. There it is. Taylor has totally redeemed himself and gone with and selected. Do it, Taylor. Right there. Oh, dude, he's so fast. The video is so fast. I can't pause it quick enough. Pause. There it is. Nick Chubb. So he started off with Josh Allen and Nick Chubb. So hold the phone a little bit. He's totally redeeming himself here and getting a stud running back, which I absolutely love, because now he's going to kind of be behind the 8 ball a little bit, trying to get extra running backs, right? So for Nick Chubb to fall to him at the 2.7 is absolute stupidity. This guy should not be falling this far. I don't care about Kareem Hunt. I don't care about anything else. Nick Chubb in the late second, I'm excited right now. All right, let's go. Let's keep on going here. What's Kyle got? Kyle is going to take, wait for it. Don't screw this up. Don't screw it up, Kyle. Don't do it. Don't do it. Come on. We'll do something. Kyle over there having FOBO right now. Okay, Kyle? I see you. I see you. This is why you're part of the team, Kyle. Not so much that you're going 3 running backs, but I said earlier that I kind of preferred Leonard Fournette or Aaron Jones over Saquon Barkley. Kyle is so smart at times, don't tell him I said that he got Leonard Fournette now in the 3rd. So now he started off with Mixon, Barkley, and Fournette, and that is a lot of volume each and every week. And if Saquon Barkley is healthy, good Lord, that is not a dinner bell. I wish it was a dinner bell, but it was not. Let's keep going. What's Taylor going to do here with his 4th pick? Got Nick Chubb falling to him in the 2nd. Does he go with another running back? Is he looking at wide receiver? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait for it. Wait for it. We're seeing some similarities here. Both of them wanting to take a gamble on Saquon Barkley. I love where Taylor got Saquon Barkley a lot better than where Kyle did, but because Kyle followed it up with Fournette, it's kind of a wash. Taylor starting with a quarterback, which is totally asinine still. I'm still going to stand by that point. But still falling with Nick Chubb and Saquon Barkley is a great way to bounce back and still get your running back. So honestly, not hating him for it just yet. Here goes Kyle in the 4th round. He's got 3 running backs. What's he going to do? Does he go 4 running backs? He better not. Even though he can start 2 flexes, it looks like in this league, he's going towards the wide receivers. Looking at tight ends, the football kind right now. Kittle and Hawk sitting up top. T. Higgins, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf. Where's he going? He's thinking about it. He's contemplating, and he's going Terry McLaurin. Now, a lot of people are off the Terry McLaurin bandwagon, right, because of last year. I expect Terry McLaurin to bounce back. Do I expect 1,400-yard, 10-touchdown Terry McLaurin? Probably not. Not with Jahan Dotson in the mix now. They're saying that, what about Curtis Samuel? We know about Diami Brown. There's other options. Can Carson Wentz supply all these guys? That's a question mark. Ron Rivera wants to use 46 running backs in the backfield because he personally hates Antonio Gibson, I guess. I don't know what it is. So Kyle going here with Terry McLaurin as his number 1 wide receiver. There's some risk associated, but this is what happens when you wait to the 4th. It's a little bit more risky. Honestly, I'm a little surprised he passed on some of his favorites because some of his favorites are on the board right now with DJ Moore and Amari Cooper. So yeah, here we go, Terry McLaurin for Kyle. What about Taylor? What's Taylor going to do here with his 4th overall pick? Does he go with another running back? Does he think that he's okay at running back and look for a wide receiver? I doubt he goes tight end. I highly doubt it. Where's he going? Does he want his 3rd running back? I think he might. Look at the mouse cursor. He's thinking about it hard right now. He's going, I don't know if I should do this. Okay, I'll go ahead and do... No. Oh, no. Now he's circling things. He's talking to himself. He doesn't know what to do. The clock is running. And he's going with... He's going with David Montgomery he went with. So he passed on James Conner, which I don't know if I could do personally, and I'm not saying that because I'm currently sitting in Arizona. I do like that he went with another running back personally because we love the heavy running back strategy, right? He's got David Montgomery, who's going to get a buttload of volume in that offense because really all they have in Chicago is Montgomery and Mooney, and you can sprinkle in a little Cole Kmet, but I don't hate it. James Conner, I think, has a higher potential ceiling, at least to start the season, because there's really nobody really going to challenge for a bulk of touches here. J.K. Dobbins is another name that I'd kind of take a look at, but I don't hate it. He went with running back once again. It's his running back 3 in the 4th round, David Montgomery. He is bouncing back from taking a quarterback early. On to Kyle now. Does Kyle contemplate as much as Taylor? Probably not. I don't know. Kyle just sitting there staring at tight ends like he's looking at something not fantasy football related. Then he sees Lamar Jackson and Kyler Murray. Josh Jacobs still sitting here for Kyle. He's already got 3 running backs. Does he go wide? Oh, he sees DJ Moore. I told you. He sees DJ Moore and he will not pass once again on DJ Moore. They have this like love connection. Me and Kyle and Chris, I'm not going to say it was an argument at all, but we talked about DJ Moore a few weeks ago. I am not a DJ Moore lover. Nothing negative against the guy. I just don't love that his quarterback's probably going to be Sam Darnold again. And it just really overall caps his ceiling. But I understand why. If it's me sitting here, I'm probably not passing on either. I mean, heck, Amari Cooper, I understand because we don't know about Deshaun Watson. But you still got Jalen Waddle and Chris Godwin. I mean, it's my Waddle shirt right here. Can you see my Waddle shirt? I don't even know if I can. The Waddle, baby. I don't know if I could pass on Jalen Waddle, probably. Now, a lot of people want to talk about Tyreek Hill. Okay, Tyreek Hill is going to get doubled over the top, and they're not going to be able to double-team Jalen Waddle. He's going to get a lot of single coverage, and I'm okay with that. So now we got Kyle sitting here with Mixon, Barkley, McLaurin, DJ Moore, and playoff regular season Leonard Fournette over to Taylor Where is Taylor going to go? Taylor still needs a wide receiver. Is this the time he goes for a wide receiver, being that he's got 3 running backs and that very early quarterback? He's looking at wide receiver. Oh, Taylor is a huge Alabama fan. Huge Alabama fan. So is he going with Jerry Jeudy? Or is he going with Jalen Waddle? No. Taylor decided to go against the grain. And let me back it up here just a second. Right about here. He went boom. Boom. Come on, Jake. Boom. DK Metcalf. Now, a lot of people falling off the bandwagon of the Seattle Seahawks, and I understand why. It's probably going to be Drew Lock. But one thing that I can say about Drew Lock is if he's the starter in Seattle, I do like DK Metcalf more than I like Tyler Lockett. Okay, because when we saw Drew Lock as the starting quarterback in Denver, we know the guy's kind of like a gunslinger, right? He wants to go deep down the field. He wants the big plays, and we saw that with Courtland Sutton in Denver. DK Metcalf has a similar role in Seattle. So if they can connect on those deep balls, we may not see huge reception totals. We may not see DK Metcalf get 100 catches, but we may see him get 80 with 1,200 yards and some big-time touchdowns where he helps win you your week. So I don't hate it. There's a lot of risk there. So far, he's risked it in round 1 with a quarterback. He's risked it with Saquon Barkley, and now he's risking it again with DK Metcalf. There is a lot of risk associated here with this draft. But now we go back to Kyle, who is slowly building a solid overall squad. I don't know if I've gone 6 to midnight with Kyle's team just yet, but we will see. Kyle's sitting here staring at running backs like they owe him money. Wide receivers, DeAndre Hopkins. Dude, I'm smashing DeAndre Hopkins. Here I go talking about smashing DeAndre Hopkins, which is kind of awkward and poor wording. But I'll take him all day long at that point of the draft. Kyle decided to go Kyle went with Miles Sanders. And honestly, I have no idea why. Kyle's like, I know Jake's going to react to this video. And if he sees me take Miles Sanders, he's going to freak out because he sees some of the guys on the bench that he likes a lot better. Everybody knows I'm a big Damian Harris guy this year just because where you can get him in drafts. I would have loved some Damian Harris here. I would have liked some Elijah Mitchell here. I would have liked some Ken Walker here. I don't love Miles Sanders here, and here's the reason why. I love Miles Sanders as a player. Honestly, Miles Sanders is a top 12 fantasy running back if it's not for the team he plays on, A, and the coach he plays for, B. There's a ton of rushing opportunities in this offense, but Jalen Hurts is going to take a lot of them, and they use a committee-style approach here in this backfield, and Nick Sirianni doesn't want to commit to anybody. So as much as I love Miles Sanders, I hate the situation, and I would have loved to have gone Damian Harris, personally. Over to Taylor now. Where's Taylor going to go? Taylor's sitting here looking at the overall list. He sees Lamar Jackson and is contemplating being a total, fantasy football newbie and taking another quarterback. Taylor is not a newbie, though. Remember, this is a strategy we're doing on purpose. But Taylor just looks like he just doesn't know what he wants to do. He's looking down the list. He also sees Damian Harris and Miles Sanders, and he just doesn't know what he wants to do. So now he's going to sit here. He'll look at running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, going back to wide receivers. He sees Michael Thomas sitting here and Courtland Sutton. Is that where he's going? Is Courtland Sutton? It is. He went with Courtland Sutton. So we just talked about Courtland Sutton in the offense with Drew Lock when he drafted DK Metcalf. And now that Russell Wilson is in Denver, he's gone and taken Courtland Sutton, which has that similar deep style role that we saw with DK Metcalf. This is coming full circle right now. My head is borderline exploding as we're talking. So overall, I don't hate that as his number 2 option. Are there other names there that I would have preferred? I do love me some Allen Robinson this year. I do. I'm sorry. I liked some Allen Robinson. I love me some Hollywood Brown this year. The chemistry with him and Kyler and no Hopkins for 6 weeks. I like that. But overall, I don't hate it. I do think that Cortland Sutton has an opportunity for a 1,000-yard season and could flirt with 10-plus touchdowns if he can stay healthy. So here we go. Over to Kyle. Coming back to him. Kyle already took Miles Sanders. I don't know what he was thinking too much here. He's got to be looking towards, okay, he's looking at wide receivers. He's looking to be looking at tight ends, I'm sure. Maybe Kyle's like, you know what, let me see what's available from the quarterback position, Kyle. There you go, Kyle. We're on the same wavelength. Oh, Dak is sitting there. We know he likes some Dak. Zach Ertz. Well, wow, that took a sudden turn of events. Let's go back here, and can I pause it fast enough? Bam. I can't even get it fast enough. That's okay. We know he took Zach Ertz there. So he took Zach Ertz over at TJ Hawkinson. Zach Ertz is probably safer. I'll tell him that. Zach Ertz probably safer, being that they're going to be a ton of available targets for the start of the season. Over to Taylor now. Where is Taylor going? Taylor's already got, 3 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and a quarterback. Is he looking at tight end at this spot, or is he looking to fill that second flex role? He sees Marquise Hollywood-Brown at the top of the list. He sees Damian Harris. Do not pass Damian Harris. Do not pass on Damian Harris. Taylor, if you can hear me, Taylor, Damian Harris. He can't hear me, but he can hear me subconsciously because this video for them was filmed days ago. I'm just watching it here for the first time. I love that pick. Now all of a sudden, Damian Harris, David Montgomery, Saquon Barkley, Nick Chubb. He's got some risk in there, but he took a quarterback in the first, and I still don't hate his roster right now. I don't hate it. Kyle, what are you doing, Kyle? You've taken Zach Ertz, you've taken DJ Moore, you've taken Miles Sanders. Cordero Patterson is sitting there, who I do not hate at this point. Marquise Hollywood-Brown, I do not hate right now. You got some younger guys there with Burks and Garrett Wilson, Drake London. Darnell Mooney is still sitting there. Oh, Kyle, you got to go full Mooney. Kyle, full Mooney. Mooney or Brown? 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 Okay. He took Cordero Patterson. I don't hate that either. I mean, it's not... It's smarter, right? I would have gone Mooney or Brown, as you could probably tell, but I don't hate that. Over to Taylor now. Where is Taylor going to be going? Taylor's got to be... I bet you Taylor looks at a tight end here. Taylor's the type of guy that likes himself some tight ends. So I've heard. Oh, he's got Amon-Ra queued up right here. Is he going Amon-Ra? He went Amon-Ra. I don't hate that either. I don't hate that pick. Amon-Ra should see plenty of volume in Detroit. Now over to Kyle. Kyle contemplating life choices right now as he looks at the draft board. He is making a smart decision, in my opinion, and waiting on quarterback because there's still tons of them available. Darnell Mooney is still sitting there. So is Brandon Cooks. I don't hate that. Third and Renfro. Third and Renfro was there. I didn't even see who he picked because I saw Hunter Renfro's name, and that's what he should have taken. But he took Juju. I don't hate Juju. I would have preferred Darnell Mooney. I would have preferred Hunter Renfro. Heck, Rashad Bateman is down there still. I get it. There's a lot of targets available. A lot of targets available in Kansas City. I don't hate that. Taylor. Come on, Taylor. Where are you going, Taylor? At this point, Taylor maybe doesn't even care about tight end. He says, been so long, piss on it. Dallas Goedert, Tyler Lockett, Darnell Mooney still sitting there for Taylor. Cordero Patterson, Hunter Renfro, they're all just sitting there. They're falling into your lap, Taylor. Take it. Take Cordero Patterson. I love it. Love it. On to Kyle now. Over to Kyle. Where's Kyle going to go? Is he going to go anywhere? Kyle's looking at another tight end. He's got Zach Ertz. The Muth, I don't mind, but not right now. Rashad Penny, no, he's already hurt. Matthew Stafford. See, and this is why we wait on quarterback. He's still got Matthew Stafford super late in drafts. Super late. I love that. Love that for him. Now on to Taylor. Taylor's sitting here looking. He's looking at tight ends finally. Dawson Knox, Zach Ertz. I don't mind Zach Ertz at this spot. Gabriel Davis. Okay, Gabriel Davis. He's loading up on some wide receivers on the bench. Over to Kyle. Kyle is scouring running backs right now, looking for something that will run the ball on the ground. He's not seeing a whole lot. We got Michael Carter, Isaiah Spiller, Melvin Gordon, Ramondre, Say No to Rojo. Not a whole lot there, right? So now he's gonna say, let's look at some ball catchers. Does he go with Jameson Williams and his hometown Detroit Lions, his fandom team? No. Darrell Henderson. Kyle right now is just hoping that Cam Akers is not 100%. Over to Taylor. What's Taylor going to do? Taylor scouring, looking for some names. Does he go with Jameson Williams because he's an Alabama fan? No. He watched my video the other day, and he's going with a very underrated tight end in Hunter Henry. See, Taylor out there watching the videos. Kyle, I don't know if he's watching my videos at this point. I don't know if he is. Now he's looking at wide receivers. Got some young guys there, Christian Watson and Tony. Gronk at the top here, not signed. Cole Kmet, I don't hate. What do we got here? Christian Kirk, okay. Kyle is watching my videos. Way to go, Kyle, because I talked about Christian Kirk a couple days ago on how he could be a late round value, right? Not a automatic must start, but a late round value. Now Taylor. What are you doing, Tay-Tay? Calling him Poppy Tay-Tay right now. What are we doing? You got to find the best available. This is the time of the draft where you need the best available. Where you going, Papa Tay-Tay? Give it to him, Papa Tay-Tay. Oh, he's confused. Where's he go? No way. Are they going with the same guy in the same round? Couple of Christians. Tony. Oh, no. Maybe he's not going anywhere right there. He's tricking us. No. Christian Kirk, Kaderi. Dude, see? They're watching the videos. This is why we do these things. We help each other out. Christian Kirk is a great value. He can see 100-plus targets, and you're getting him in double-digit rounds. On to Kyle. Kyle looking for a running back, realizing that the cupboard is pretty damn bare right now. Irv Smith Jr. taking a stab at another late-round tight end that I do not mind. Remember, no more Tyler Conklin in this offense there in Minnesota. He should see some volume. Over to Taylor again. The roster's starting to fill out. Loving it. No. Don't do it. Don't take a second one. Is there anybody there? Madison, Carson, Mostert, Damian Pierce, Darrell Henderson. Oh, I was like, are they going with Darrell Henderson again? I get it. Cam Akers not 100%. Alexander Madison. Okay, so they must have similar thought processes here. And we already know that we don't believe that Cam Akers is going to be 100% what he was pre-injury, obviously. So they're both going Darrell Henderson there in the late rounds in hopes that he gets some run. No more Sony Michel there. Where is Kyle going? Kyle looking at the draft board, seeing a bunch of nothing. Oh, where's he going? Jarvis Landry late. Now that he's with New Orleans, I love that because he's going to see some targets. Back over to Taylor. Like a tennis match. I didn't even see who Taylor took. He took it so fast, I have no idea who he even took. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Where are we going? What? No. Taylor just said, I'm going to take a kicker. I guess we are towards the end of drafts. I guess are these the last two picks? Is that why? I haven't even been paying attention. I'm so excited. What round is this? 15, it looks like? I don't know. I'm blinded by sun out here. Where's he going? Kyle, look at Madison. Alexander Madison there for Kyle late. Don't hate that whatsoever. We know he can handle the load, if you know what I mean, if anything happens to Dalvin. Back over to Taylor. Taylor now looking for a defense. He likes Buffalo's defense. Now that they've added Von Miller. So the draft is over there. And I'm going to go ahead and throw up the screenshots of both teams here real quick so you can take a look at it. And here's what's very interesting about this right now. Kyle chose to not take a kicker or a defense and instead took Jarvis Landry and Alexander Madison super late in the drafts. Now, you may be asking yourself, why did Kyle do this? And I absolutely love this part of the strategy, and I've talked about this in years past. Depending when you draft, if you draft early enough in the offseason, you don't want to take up a roster spot at least with a kicker. Get yourself an extra running back. Get yourself an extra wide receiver. What happens with one of those last picks? Like he took Alexander Madison. Now, heaven forbid something happens to Dalvin Cook. But what if we're in preseason game number 2 and Dalvin Cook gets hurt and you've already drafted? Now all of a sudden you have Alexander Madison there and you don't have to drop him, right? You can find somebody else on your roster. He can go back and drop the likes of Irv Smith Jr. if he wants to, because he's his second tight end. He could go back there and drop a Darrell Henderson if needed. Whatever it may be, he's got other options. So I love that strategy. Depending on how early in the offseason I draft, I do the exact same thing. I'm not going to tie it up with at least a kicker. If anything happens, I can just drop a guy, pick up a kicker later on, find a guy that's kicking indoors, and be good to go. So I love that strategy, but I want to know what you think down below in the comment section. Me, personally, looking at both rosters, which would I rather have as of right now? This may be a little bit of a shocker. A little bit of a shocker. I'm sorry. I got to go with Taylor. He took a quarterback in the first round, and I hate that. But the way that the running backs fell to him still getting Chubb, Barkley, Montgomery, Damian Harris, and Cordero Patterson, I absolutely love it. When you're talking about wide receivers, he's got some risk, right? With DK Metcalf and Cortland Sutton. But so does Kyle with McLaurin and DJ Moore. On the bench, I like Amon-Ra. I like Gabriel Davis and Christian Kirk. Kyle's bench with Jarvis Landry there also late helps out. But man, now that I actually, think about it, it's pretty freaking close. It is super close, but for the fact of this show right here, I'm sorry, I got to give it to Papa Tay-Tay Taylor in the win column here. But let me know down below in the comment section what you think. Who do you think won this draft? What do you like about this idea? Do you like reacting to other people's drafts so you can kind of see what other people are thinking and going through at the time? I think it's a lot of fun. I hope that we can do a lot more of these in the future. But like I said, leave me those comments down below. Did you enjoy that this style of mock draft video? Because I thoroughly enjoyed it, even though I felt sweat dripping down my leg the entire time. Still fun. Probably gonna do a few more videos out here in Arizona, so make sure you look forward to that. Plus, you see the link down below right here, or the banner, Pristine Auction. I'm actually in Arizona right now to go hang out with some of the guys with Pristine Auction as well. Gonna be videoing a tour of their facility. Gonna be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. But hopefully you guys are having a great week this week. Hopefully you're not sweating to death like I am. Looking forward, though, to talking to you guys down below in the comment section. So leave me those comments, hit that like button, and I look forward to hearing from you then. So have a great rest of your day, a great week. We'll talk to you later.
I'm a headliner.